Hello there, welcome to another Waynecast. Gonna be a bit different this one. Not because I'm anywhere different, because I'm not. I've got to admit that last three-parter I put up, part 3 I think I went a bit over the top, right? Sort of understandable, given that some of the shit that I've had recently. Well, the site's been hacked and all that crap, you know. But, yeah, I should have toned it down a bit. But, hey, I think it's time for a recap, because a lot of people have never seen the early Wayncasts, right? They don't know what the whole reason of these are. If you're a 3D artist and you're hoping to find the meaning of life or hot tips and tricks, this is the wrong place for you. This is my video diary, right? I do it for me more than anybody else, because I've got a really bad memory. I do mean a really bad memory. And I forget major events in my life sometimes, and sometimes having this makes it easier and better for me. It makes me a lot easier for me to cope with, well, not cope with, but remember things in advance, right? That's the reason why I do them. Not anything else, you know. We'll go over here. So this is just my video diary. That's all it is, you know. I have good days and bad days like anybody else, right? Last 6 months I've had more bad days than good, for a whole host of reasons, you know. There's baby stress, then there's something else, and you know, blah blah blah. And before you know it, life's done, you know, pear-shaped curve. But still being under a lot of stress. I also always speak my mind, right? Because to me, the stuff on here doesn't count, right? I can say what I like on here, because I do them for me. There's no. I'll try to think what the phrase is. Man with dogs. Yeah, so these are not meant to be taken too seriously. I'm one bloke. I'm an ordinary bloke. I'm not a god. Unlike some 3D artists who portray themselves as God incarnate, I'm not. Right? I don't claim to be the world's best artist. What I do claim is to be a damn fine teacher. I know how to make the best of things. I come up with very innovative workflows. That's the reason why Autodesk at the moment are very interested in me. Not because of my art, no, I'm not stupid. It's because I come up with workflows nobody else has, you know. Simple as that. I've came up with more Mudbox workflows apparently than anybody else. That's what I was told a couple of days ago. Bit of a claim to fame, that one. Nice one. So don't take what I say too seriously. What I say in, say, Waynecast 47, I might totally disagree with it now. I could disagree with what I say on this one tomorrow. Okay? If I'm pissed off when I do these, it'll come across. And I'll say stupid things the same as everybody does when they're angry. Now, I don't think there'll be one person watching this that has not said or done something very stupid when they're angry. And, you know, sometimes maybe arguably I've got more, you know, excuse to be angry than people, you know, realise at the time. I've always got all that crap. I'm the square peg in the round hole. Always have been since I was a kid. Part of that is due to the fact that, as I said in the early ones, a lot of the recent watchers won't realise this, I've suffered from clinical depression since, you know, all my life. And that does make you stick out a bit, right? I've always been the sort of spare dick at the wedding, right? I don't live my life by other people's rules, I live it by mine. That's the way I do it. It works for me. That's all I can basically ask of life. I do what I want. I'm lucky. See, I'm also 38 on the 23rd of May. Large checks and prezzies, all welcome. I'm joking, but yeah, you could send a present if you want to. Yeah, like that's gonna fucking happen. I'm 38. I ruffle a lot of people's feathers. Partly because I won't keep my goddamn mouth shut. I hate injustice, I hate lies, I will not let a lie stand. Character flaw, that one actually. Serious character flaw. There is times in my life when I wish I had kept my mouth shut. See, I said something this morning that was meant ironically on CG Talk. Unfortunately, I forgot that Americans have no understanding of irony, for the most part, or most of them, so I'm not generalising. So it came across like I was being like Mr. Uber fanboy, and I'm thinking, well, I stopped being impartial between, you know, both these major sculpting applications a long time ago. I think around January this year was when I passed the red line. So I'm officially a zebra. I'm not a ZBrush advocate. I'm now a mudbox advocate. That's a technical term. What I don't like is when I see people saying it can't do this, it can't do that. And the big one is the texturing capabilities are basic. Now this really winds me up because I'm good at texturing, or at least I'm pretty damn decent. You know what I mean? Now, I am not the world's best artist. There are packs of artists out there that are miles better than me. Now, if I can make a decent texture easily without having to learn a whole new skill set in Mudbox, then so can every bugger else. You know, and if they can't, why not? What, you know, is this something that's particularly peculiar about me? It can't be, surely. You know, that does wind me up a bit. As I pointed out, Michelangelo did not have the benefit of blending layers in Photoshop. He didn't have an undo button. We're already ahead on that, aren't we, really, you know? So you don't actually need it. When you get right down, all you need is paper and pen. You know, digital art. As long as you can sculpt, that's it. You know, as long as you can lay down some colours, the rest of it you can do, you know, yourself. Yes, it's nice to make things easier, but it's not needed. It's not a must-have item. You know, let's have a time. Still got 3 minutes to go. So yeah, there's a whole. I'm not going to get a whole Mudbox kit again, but it's, you know, it does wind me up when I say this, because it does seem like there's two rules. One for, you know, Autodesk, and one for the other major sculpting application, right? Pixelogic can do no wrong, Autodesk can do no right. If Autodesk suddenly had a patent on air, everybody would refuse to breathe it, right? Through no other reason than they were told that Autodesk are evil. What I would say is, anybody who believes that any company, especially small ones, are benevolent and doing things for the best interest of their user base is a mug, right? Nice guys do not succeed in business, right? Every company is always trying to get one up on the next. That's the way it works, right? Always has, always will. They will use whatever they have to. If it means trying to convince members of their user base to basically go out and tell a pack of lies, they will do. And it goes on both sides, you know. Now, I haven't lied ever about anything about what I've said in the Mudbox. I like to keep my integrity. It means that whatever I say can be provable fact. And if not, I will say, people, test it out yourself. This is the reason why I say test it out yourself. So that, you know, I'm not a corporate shill. I'm just a guy who really believes in this bloody program. Simple as that. I know where it's heading. Let us, an instance, I was told there was a feature back in the beta that I said would be nice, and a few other guys did. And I was talking to some of the suits on the phone one night. This is way back in the beta. And I said, well, you know, it would be really, this would be a shit hot feature that would convince a lot of people to switch straight away. But back then it was a case of, well, it's much more difficult to implement than you might think, and it's a lot of man hours, and that would mean putting a lot of man hours to one side. I got told last night they've actually achieved it. So I don't know whether this could be a service pack or probably for the next release. But yeah, it won't convert everybody, but it'll convert a lot. Simple as that. And that's not counting all this shit. But anyway, right. I want to wind part one up. Now I want to get that part one out of the way. Call that an intro, right? That was the whole. Yeah, if you understand what these are, they're not meant to be the meaning of fucking life, right? I do have a bad day like today. I will whinge. I will sometimes say things that will rile people up. Do not rip me in your arsehole, because I'm no different to anybody else if I get up on the wrong side of the bed. Okay? Right, I'll see you in part two and we'll start properly, okay?